Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Scorpio. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios, please. All right, so we have the Strength card, Leo energy. All right, they're also showing up as the Emperor, Aries energy. Okay, get ready. They're viewing you as the Eight of Swords. All right, and the connection, we see the Two of Cups. Wow, soulmate energy here, Scorpio. Now, some of you might meet this person when you're going through a karmic cycle or you're ending one. It could be another relationship. It could be a job that you hate, a living situation, or maybe you just feel like you've been kind of stuck in a rut. All right. 10 of Pentacles. Holy smokes, Scorpio. Who is coming towards you? This is somebody who's powerful, passionate. I feel they're wealthy. They're sexy. They're well put together. They're playful. They get attention. They like attention. And they have their sights set on you, Scorpio. They have their sights set on you. This is somebody who's strategic. This is somebody who's bold. This is someone who's decisive. This is someone who values family and commitment. This is somebody very disciplined. Ooh, Scorpio, this is like very next level energy. Very next level energy. A lot of you may end up marrying this person. I'm just going to say it right now. Or just being in that higher level of commitment. All right, so they're passionate, they're playful, they're bold. This is somebody who gets a lot of attention. Yeah, and they have a lot to offer. All right, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, though, tells me that this person is single. Okay, or this person may be somebody who's been married and divorced, but this is somebody who's very independent and they've built a very comfortable lifestyle for themselves. I also feel like I just keep hearing discipline, Scorpio. This is somebody who's very disciplined. Okay, so they, and that's in work, that's with their health, okay, that's with their relationships, that's with their emotions, okay, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who's working really hard, possibly to rebuild a business or to rebuild after a divorce or separation, but I feel like they have it, I feel like this is the type of person that even if they have a lot, they're always consistently working on being loyal to what they love, to their family, to their relationships, to their creativity, to themselves, to their business. Okay, but they may be in a period of rebuilding even though they have a lot. Like this, I'm not saying this is somebody who never relaxes, okay? But they are somebody that is consistent and disciplined. And they know hardship. But they're stable. That's what I'm seeing. They're stable. How my Scorpios are going to be feeling? I just heard a big sigh of relief with this 2 of Swords in reverse. This is like, energy blocks being removed. This feels like it's in alignment. Okay, this feels so different than any other relationship here that you've experienced. It's like that next level that you've been waiting for, that you've been trying to call in. And not because you're not at that level. Maybe, you very well may be, right? But this is like that next level love. Powerful, powerful stuff here. Strong fire energy, very passionate, very playful, sexy energy. Most likely going to be a very exciting lover as well, Scorpio. All right, we see Capricorn. I can see that. Sometimes that Emperor energy gives off Capricorn vibes. Their work and stability are a high priority, but you can rely on this person. I'm telling you, Mercury retrograde has already been doing a number on my speech, on my communication, so just bear with me. Their work and stability are high priority. They can be relied upon to get things done. Okay. And we see Taurus energy, so really strong earthy energy here. Stable, they enjoy aesthetics and comfort as they're ruled by Venus. They're loyal, they're kind, they can be a little bit stubborn. Sometimes, Scorpio, this person may be a little bit rigid, especially when it comes to family or especially when it comes to like work and responsibilities. Okay, but again, this person has a lot to offer here. And we get Leo energy coming through twice, so some fixed energy. Ruled by fire, they're positive, they're passionate, they're playful, they like attention, strength, and resilience is their hallmark. I mean, this person is a powerhouse, Scorpio. And look at that. At the bottom of the deck, we get your life partner. That's what I was getting early on. This is going to be a mutual love with a partner who shares your vision for the future, and it's meant to be a long-term connection. All right, let's see what else we can get. I feel like this person is well-dressed, they're disciplined, they're successful, they're strategic, they're researched, okay? So they're not impulsive, but they have a lot of self-confidence here. And I'm not reading it as arrogance, because I do think this person has been knocked down a peg or two in their life, right? This is not someone who everything has always been easy, but they're very value-oriented. Okay, we get grandparent and we get retired. Okay, so some of you, this person might be a little bit older than you. For some of you, this person may have been raised by a grandparent. I'm not getting this person being retired because I get a lot of work in their energy. So if they have retired, maybe they retired early, maybe they've had different careers. I could definitely see this being someone who's very entrepreneurial, that has had, you know, one business after another until that one stuck that made them a lot of money or makes them a lot of money. So just be aware of that. So, you know, for some of you, yes, maybe this person could be 65 plus, maybe they're a grandparent. But for a lot of my Scorpios, no, this is just somebody who's probably had a few different businesses is what I'm getting, until they've landed on the one that really stuck, that they're passionate about or that makes them good money. All right. And we see African energy. Okay. So again, these are really specific messages, Scorpio, that are not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some of you. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, we get best kept secret and we get unconventional. Yeah, you know, this person may come off as kind of conventional on the surface, like conventionally successful. People might just assume that, you know, they were born into money, or that they, you know, they went to college, they got a business degree, they got into finance, and then they made a lot of money or something like that. And I feel like their road to success has actually been less than conventional. Okay, and again, the example I gave is just an example, but I feel like that best kept secret is that this person has actually had a more winding road towards success, or to where their stability is right now, than many people might give them credit for or even realize. Again, this is not somebody who's going to showboat or like showcase, you know, all that they've been through to get where they are. And I do think that there is a very quiet strength to this person, even though with this Leo energy and this Aries energy and this Emperor energy, you know, people see that strength, but behind it, there's like a quiet strength, if that makes sense. And I think that's what you're going to really respect here, or make you respect them that much more. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is somebody you're really going to be able to soften into, Scorpio. All right, they have a noticeable facial feature. So again, that could be facial hair, it could be a strong jawline, it could be a mole, scar, it could be beautiful eyes, beautiful lips. Okay. There may be a 3 to 5 year age difference between the two of you. They may have a severe allergy. Okay, so it could be, you know, to penicillin or medicine, to bees, to food. Okay, it could be that their allergies act up pretty bad during allergy season. And they may have a triple syllable first, middle, or last name. I do see this person may wear more than 2 rings frequently. Sometimes this is somebody who's been married and divorced in the past, and I do see that. Some of you, it may have taken them a while to recover, especially financially, from a divorce that happened in the past. Not for all of you, of course. I'm also getting this person, even if they came from money, Scorpio, they didn't depend on family money to get where they are. Okay? And not all of you did they come from money. It's just a message that came through there. Okay, what else do we need to know? Yeah, this person, they may be self-made. Poverty showing up in reverse tells me this person does have a lot to offer, but they have edge because they haven't always had a lot, is what I'm getting. We see the Lovers in reverse. I do think this person may get attention, a lot of attention. There could be some sort of third party energy around them when you meet, because like I said, this person's a hot commodity. They're sexy, they're attractive, they're successful. All right. And we see marriage energy in reverse. Yep. Some of you, their marriage may have been broken up by a third party, most likely not on their part. For some of you, this person may be a self-proclaimed bachelor or bachelorette. They didn't think they were actually going to ever meet the one. Okay, I feel like this person is closer than you think. With this journey card, I feel like they're closer than you think, Scorpio, or they're like in your community. Or I'm hearing it won't be long now. Okay. Now they're viewing you as the Eight of Swords. So the third party energy I'm getting is some of my Scorpios, you know, this person might meet you when you're in another relationship or you're ending something that isn't in alignment with you. This person may be a little bit worried that you're more focused on like work or difficult situations or going through some sort of karmic situation that you're not seeing them and the way they're seeing you. We see the Lovers. Yeah, third party energy, Gemini energy. And it's coming out twice in reverse. It looks like there's some sort of third party around you, Scorpio. Now, this could be a boss. This could be a friend. This could be a neighbor. This could be somebody you see out and about. But what I'm seeing here with the Lovers energy in reverse is this person's worried about either an ex or a karmic cycle with a relationship, somebody who's around you. And again, they're probably going to hold back until they know that that situation is over. But for some of you, this person is that confident. If they know that you like them, they are going to make a move. And not because they're disrespectful, because I don't get that this person is disrespectful, but they will tell you that, you know, or make it known that they are interested without overstepping their bounds, because I don't get that this person is disrespectful. And we see the Seven of Pentacles. Yep, this person's waiting to see if you make a decision here to leave some sort of third party or some sort of karmic cycle behind. They may also be giving you time to just recalibrate and heal after something didn't work out here. How my Scorpios are going to be feeling? Tower energy. This is Aries Scorpio energy. This is going to be a tower moment. This is going to be a shock. This is going to be something that's transformational for you, and you know it, because this is a totally different type of love, Scorpio. I mean, this is something I feel some of you didn't even think was imaginable or fathomable. Something you may have always wanted, or something here you just haven't been expecting. And it comes at a time when maybe you're not even exactly single, or you're still trying to, you know, get your bearings, find your ground, you know, stabilize. Wow. Okay, Scorpio, this is powerful energy. Let's see. Trickster energy. This is what they love about you. You're unconventional. You're not stuffy. You're not predictable. Okay. They love that. They love that they love that energy. And child orphan, but they also see you as incredibly strong and independent. So you have independence based on learning to go it alone, and you're not afraid. You've conquered your fear of surviving here. Okay. And we see rescuer. Yep, this person sees your strength, Scorpio. And this person needs a strong partner. They don't want a wilting flower, right? They want, you know, they see you providing strength and support to others in crisis, that you act out of love with no expectation of reward. So you're a good person. You give freely. You're expansive, but you're also independent. It's like almost you might be the one that takes care of everyone here, Scorpio, and they know it. And now you have somebody coming in to take care of you. Okay, and not in a weird way, not in a way that, like, it's like there's some, undertones or overtones of control here. It's like they see how much you do for other people, and this person comes in to, like, support you, to take care of you, to allow you to soften, where maybe you haven't been able to in the past. That's why this feels different. This is a soulmate connection here, the Two of Cups. All right. So you and this person might be from different backgrounds, but you two complete each other in the most harmonious ways. I think there's a lot of similarities here between discipline and drive. Again, Scorpios, you're known for being very focused, very brave, hardworking. Gosh, it feels like finally somebody matches your energy here, Scorpio. All right. An open-ended becoming. This connection remains alive to what may unfold. Some of my Scorpios, this person may already be around you. Okay, they may be watching you. So if you're trying to get over someone, or you're dealing with somebody loosely, or you still kind of have that ex hanging out in your energy, or there's somebody who's keeping you in a gray area, this person's watching. They know that. They're waiting. They're being patient. And I feel like, this connection remains alive to what may unfold. I mean, it also indicates it can go in a lot of different directions depending on where you are and what you want here. But this is somebody strong enough, Scorpio. They're strong enough where you can soften. And I don't think you've experienced that in quite some time or ever. All right. Now, this connection sharpens understanding of what you want and what you need. Yeah. And I think it's also going to show you where other people and other situations fell short in the past. Because I'm kind of feel like I'm connecting to some hyper-independent Scorpios. And Scorpio energy is naturally so independent. But you may have started to tell yourself, well, I don't need that much in relationships. Because it looks like you're the one that's always holding it together. Or you're the strong one. Or you're the only adult in the room. And so when this person's energy comes in and it's steady and it's strong and it's dependable, it's like you're going to be able to soften, right? And it feels like it's for the first time in a long time or the first time ever. Like understanding, oh yeah, I've needed someone to have my back. I've needed someone to be strong so that I could be not weak, but so that I could soften. Or maybe in times I need to be seen or I need to be nurtured. Okay, I love this energy, Scorpio. I really do. All right, we see also to awaken soul recognition. This connection feels familiar on an energetic level, awakening a sense of recognition beyond logic, past life soulmate energy. Or, wow, this person gets me. How do they get me so fast? I don't even know them, right? And vice versa. We see that this meeting happens while you're engaging in something you enjoy or you feel passionate about, and alignment forms through authenticity. Yeah, so again, you have similar interests here, Scorpio. All right, let's see what else you need to know. What else do my Scorpios need to know here, please? What else do my Scorpios need to know? What else do my Scorpios need to know? Freedom. There's going to be healthy space and room to breathe. Okay. You are worthy. This feels like karmic justice. And your worth doesn't depend on the other person. And you know that, and they know that. Ooh, I love that. I love this energy, Scorpio. It's powerful stuff. Some of you, work could bring you two together. Now, we do see that this meeting happens while you're engaging in something you enjoy or you feel passionate about. Alignment forms through authenticity or some sort of common cause connection, which can be work, it can be a hobby, it can be, going to the gym, whatever. And at the bottom of the deck, Spirit saying, pay attention to the signs and the clues here, Scorpio. And love language, acts of service. Actions speak louder than words. That's where trust is built. But I also think finally, Scorpio, instead of you being the one that kind of does it all and holds it all together and is the only adult in the room, you finally have somebody who's showing up here for you. Okay? Finally somebody here who's showing up for you the way you need them to. All right. Let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios regarding timing. So it's time to let it go. So some of you, there is some sort of third party around you that needs to be let go of so you can clear your space, clear your energy for this something new to come in. This person could be an August Leo. Okay, they could be Virgo. It could be happening between now and August or something in August. Maybe this past August, you realize helped bring you two together. All right, and we also see December. So Sagittarius, Capricorn energy, they are coming through as Capricorn energy. So something about the months of August and December being important here to this connection. Scorpio, I love this for you. You really, truly deserve this. Sending you love and light. Take care.